What's up, guys? I'm SaltEMike, and 2022 is not the year for Star Citizen. For the second year in a row, I'm having to make this statement in this video, but 2021, in my opinion, was the best year that Star Citizen ever had, but it didn't have a lot to compete with. And there's only one moment where Star Citizen becomes Star Citizen, and that's when it becomes a proper MMO. When the community isn't segmented into a bunch of different servers, and when the dev team isn't just completing random low-hanging fruit features because they don't want to remake or redo work. The big hurdle here is and always has been server meshing. Now, 2 months ago, there was a Q&A with the network team, and they made this statement. Our current aim is to release persistent streaming and the first version of the replication layer, ideally between Q1 and Q2 next year. That's basically persistence. We won't lose our stuff. If you leave something somewhere, it'll probably be there when you get back. We'll then follow up with the first version of static server meshing, barring any unforeseen technical complications between Q3 and Q4 of next year. Now, first off, we know better than to ever take these guys' statements about when something will complete, because we heard almost this exact statement at CitizenCon in 2019. Based on this history, I don't expect this to complete even in 2022. Maybe the persistence thing, but probably not the server meshing side. And even if we do get a build that has server meshing in it that we can play, it's probably going to have its issues. Second, this isn't even the complete server meshing tech that would be needed to deliver the framework of the game at this scale and at this fidelity to really feel like an MMO. This first injection of server meshing will likely just bring the player count up on a server, but not to a level that it will make the impact that kind of Star Citizen needs to be Star Citizen and to reach its potential, basically. And with all that said, I don't think that 2022 won't be a great year or won't be the best year that Star Citizen ever had. They certainly moved in the right direction in 2021, and it all started with the implementation of a few features, and those are namely looting, inventory, and medical gameplay. And those features are all incredibly unpolished and have their issues. But the fact that they went in that direction, and these are the first features that allow players to interact with each other in a way that you would expect from a game like this for the first time, goes a long way. And for them to take this step in the direction, I think it was out of character for them. In 2021, they also did something that I've never seen them really do before, at least not this open and publicly about it. And it was place a Bandaid Fix on something that they have an issue with, that they know they have a solution for, and in this case, in the near future. And it was for server crashes and the inventories on your ships. So just in case you don't know, if you crash out of a server and your ship has cargo on it or anything on it, that inventory will stay in the ship as long as it was recorded. And every 10 minutes or so, it will get recorded. And yeah, that is like totally out of character of Star Citizen. They've never done anything like that before. And I think it simply shows that they're treating this as a live service more than they ever have before. And that is something that I feel is needed in 2022 and beyond to really make Star Citizen what it could be. And the last thing was the decision to hold back 3.16 and just throw some features from 3.16 into 3.15 because it was a very stable patch. There was no crashes really on the patch. I've only crashed once in 3.16 and I think once or twice in 3.15. So in the last 6 months or so, really barely any crashes. And this triples down on the direction that they've been going in. And as broken as the game is from a feature standpoint, man, it feels so much better to just not be disconnecting. So with all that said, I don't think 2022 is going to be the year for Star Citizen, because Star Citizen has a long way to go. But here is to hoping that CIG sees the positive reinforcement that they're getting from the entire community by going in this direction towards the end of the year, the second half of the year, basically. And I want to see them go super hard in 2022. It's going to be hard, but with the cargo refactor and this persistence thing planned, the year has a lot of potential to be pretty fun. Thank you for a wonderful year, everybody. Thank you for a wonderful year, CIG and Star Citizen. And here's to hoping for a better one. Oh, and by the way, since this is kind of the replacement for Week in Review, they put out a fucking Q&A for the Cutlass Steel. And yeah, it's just more obvious that they are completely out of touch. And it's almost like the marketing team designs the ships and not the actual dev team that knows how the game works. So link is in the description if you're clueless and bought that abomination. And you can kind of check it out and see if it's something that you're going to want. But yeah, thanks again for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. We're in the dead of winter for CIG content, and yeah, I don't even know what we're going to do next week. So make sure you hit the like button, and we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching, everybody.